All right, welcome everybody to our monthly call. This is our biggest call of the year, so we're really glad that you're on here with us. And hello to those who might be watching the recording from tonight. So this month, Doterra's new products have officially launched, and we get to share them with you in greater detail than we already have been. If you have a product that you're most excited about, tell us what that is in the chat box. We're going to look at each one individually, and then at the end, we're going to be giving them away. We bring home an extra convention kit, and we're excited about that. And I'll also make sure that I touch on the different ways that you can get your hands on them in the future as we are having access to more and more of them. I would encourage you to take notes as we go, but remember the recording link will be posted in Fierce Oilers if you want to go back and catch things that you might have missed. Okay, we're gonna get started right away. We've got so much good stuff to recover. Jerry, take it away with Supermint.
Okay, so with peppermint being as potent as it is, 1 drop equals 28 cups of peppermint herbal tea. Why would we need Supermint? Well, if we look at what gives peppermint its potent properties of cooling and energizing, it's menthol. Doterra peppermint oil gives us 40 to 60% menthol, but Doterra wanted something more. Optimal synergistic consistency. So the research and development team came up with Supermint. It's a blend of peppermint, spearmint, Japanese mint, and bergamot mint. So this is a proprietary blend, tongue twister, which means that no other company has anything like this. It's sweeter, softer, milder, with the punch of menthol and calming effect of linalool, which comes from the bergamot mint. So this gives us increased cooling effect, mental focus, clarity, along with increased benefits to our respiratory and digestive systems. And what's super exciting is, some of you may already know, if you have your convention kit or if you've been peeking onto Doterra's website, that it comes in 3 modes. So it's 125 beadlets, and each beadlet has about 1/4 of a drop of the blend in there, and that's going to be $16. The Supermint Touch, the 15 ml Touch blend, so already pre-diluted, is going to be $20. And excuse me, that's 10 ml, not 15 ml. 15 ml, 10 ml. And then the 15 milliliter blend will be $32. So it can be used all 3 ways, topically and internally, give the best menthol benefit. So you can apply it post-workout to cool off. Ideal flavor for cooking and to use orally. And it's a perfectly balanced mint to diffuse all on its own. So I don't have mine yet because I've been on vacation. My convention came while I was gone. So I can't tell you exactly what it smells like, but Melissa and Amy gave you a little prelude before we got started. So what's really cool is that the sourcing supports 16,000 small scale farmers in India. By adding mint to their farming rotation, it's increased their income by up to 40%. I love that how doTERRA does this. The thing is, it won't be available probably until beginning of 2023. So January is what I think. Does that sound right, Melissa and Amy, from convention, I think? So yeah.
Yeah, to buy it individually, and then we'll tell you a little sneak peek at towards the end.
Yeah. So that's all I have for Supermint.
Okay, Lindsay King, you're up next.
All right, friends, not sure if you can hear me. I'm on the road. Can you guys thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Excellent. So I had nice, beautiful visuals for you. However, I am unfortunately on the road. So I wanted to talk about Spanish sage, which I absolutely loved being at convention so that I could smell it. Honestly, if you've ever had the chance, or if you ever want to virtually feel like you've visited California, and specifically the Golden Gate Park and San Francisco area, I think that Spanish sage has that aroma for me. It smells, to me, very eucalyptus slash mint slash herbal. It's just that beautiful combination of outdoors, and it's very calming. And it seems like I'm going to give a very opposite answer, but it also helps you with concentration and alertness. So although it's very calming to your body, it's going to help make sure that you are being able to receive new information. It's a great oil blend, great oil that you're going to want to use and reach for if you are testing. If you have some new information that you're receiving and you just want to make sure that it processes well, If you need to relax, this is going to be a great oil that you're going to want to apply topically or diffuse. I personally, like I said, I feel like it's California in a bottle. For all of those of you who want the 97 degrees that we're having right now, I think you should grab your Spanish sage.
Thanks, Linz. All right, Laura Shields, it's you.
Okay, here I am. Are we good?
We're good.
Okay, so I'm talking about Jasmine Oil. So Jasmine is super exciting for me. I loved watching the segment on Convention. This was a really special oil, I think, for a lot of reasons. One of that being that this is the first time that we're getting jasmine being steam distilled. Before we had it as an absolute. Doterra's had it as like a promotional thing, as like in a roller, as an absolute, but now we're actually getting it steam distilled. It's also going to be a permanent product in the future. And the co-impact sourcing is really exciting. So a couple things about the jasmine being distilled. So the jasmine flower is super precious. It is known as the king of flowers, and it's one of the most sought after fragrances in the like perfume and aromatherapy industry. You have to have a lot of hands-on labor with this one because you have to pick the blossoms one at a time by hand, and you also have to pick them at a certain window of time. So this oil is sourced in Egypt. A lot of the mostly women there are picking by hand starting at midnight, and they go until about dusk. Until dawn. That's when the flowers are the most fragrant, and that's when they are best picked. And so the women are working through the night to do that for a few months of that year. The steam distillation process is brand new. So it was really exciting hearing from Hussein. I think it is Hussein Fakhri, I think is how you say his name. I could listen to him all day describe things because the way he described aromas and like the words that he used to describe it was just amazing, like captivating by him. So he said this has been in the work for decades for them. Whenever he saw in resource books or whatever, it was a thing of this can't be done. It's impossible. But he inherited this farm from his father and like generations before him. So he wouldn't take no for an answer. He kept working on it. I think he said it's been about 23 years in the works for him of doing this. And he finally cracked the code. They figured it out how to get this pure oil steam distilled. So what's really exciting about this one is that it's going to smell a little bit different than even what we have smelled like in the past. So with the absolute in the rollers, maybe some of you guys have gotten those. I still have a little bit of one of mine. It's a little bit of that floral, fruity notes, things like, I think he described it as like banana and apricot, very fresh smelling, like it smells beautiful, but the distilled is going to be even more of that fresh dewiness. I'm doing my best to like use his words, right? He said it's just magical, a little bit of like banana senses in there and ylang ylang maybe. I don't know, he uses a whole lot of terms, but it's just very fresh, very uplifting that way. He said very calming also, as well as like if you were to diffuse it, it would promote like an optimistic or an inspiring atmosphere. It's also going to be really great for the skin. And if you add it to a bath or add it to some kind of like a perfume, layering it in a perfume roller, that would be lovely as well. So you'll use this one aromatically and topically. This one is going to be available as an add-on. So if you were to have purchased a kit, a convention kit, you can add it on for $150. And then also just in the future when it's available, it'll be $150 as well. And you will still, and then you'll be able to get this as a permanent product. And then also the Jasmine roller, which is the absolute, that is going to be available for $42. That's what I have.
Thanks, Laura. All right, Stacy. Let's see if she's ready.
Hi. Oh, it's been a day. So hi, everybody. Sorry I was a few minutes late, have an issue. So I am going to be talking about eucalyptus, and I know you can't see it because the sun is horrible in here. So this got a little confusing for us at the beginning because we're like, oh, we already have eucalyptus. What are they talking about? We're confused. So we have a new eucalyptus. It is a blend this time. So before, what we had was eucalyptus radiata single. And now what they've done is they've combined 5 species of eucalyptus from Rwanda, South Africa, and Australia. And so we have this blend that really goes to their Doterra's their desire to kind of triple their impact in the upcoming years, because they're trying to help some of these farmers have more long-term income. And by having several varieties of the eucalyptus plant, that can happen. So, and I honestly, I still have a little bit of COVID nose, so I can't really smell these all that well. So I did check what I was smelling against my husband. And he verified what I just smelled. So the old eucalyptus compared to the new one, it's still it has that kind of that camphor, the cooling sensation, things like that. A little bit medicinal, and then very herbal. But the new blend actually has a little bit of a sweetness to the scent, the aroma. That's a little bit different than the older version. So it actually, and it's a lot stronger smelling. So with my little horrible COVID nose, I can barely smell the old one, and I can really smell the new one quite a bit. So that goes to kind of how much it's got that scent when you're using it. So the different species that they're using now, it used to be the Eucalyptus radiata. They're still using that, plus the Eucalyptus polybrachia, kochi, loxofleba, and globulus. If you really want to write those down and try and spell them, good luck. But it's still just like your regular, your previous eucalyptus. It's got that cooling sensation from the camphor. It's kind of creates a calm environment, really good for throwing some in on your shower when you got that steam going. Really can help to kind of open up the airways a little bit, and promote just that feeling of just easier breathing. Really good for adding with like a lotion or an oil for a massage. Really good, kind of getting in that cooling sensation during massage. Also as an air freshener or a room deodorizer, it's really good for that as well. That is going to be available to purchase October 1st. The point value is going to be 21. Our old eucalyptus was 19, so it's $2 more, but it's worth it. It smells really good. It's very refreshing. I had it actually, I went straight from Doterra convention to a corporate retreat, and I literally had this in my diffuser the entire time. It just smelled, the whole room just smelled so good. Sorry, I had my little bubble diffuser going the entire week. So, but it's a really refreshing scent. It just really kind of very calming. So there you go.
Thanks, Stacy.
All right. Thank you, Stacy. You nailed pronunciation, which is sometimes hard to do with those genus and species names, but thanks for sharing about the new eucalyptus with us. I have one of those Oasis shower diffusers, and I've been putting eucalyptus in that in the morning for my shower, and I really love it. So I get to talk to you about this shampoo and the conditioner bar. And so I think the big question is, if you want to do something really intentional for the environment, can you also make the product really good and effective too? And the answer is yes, you can. So the main thing about the shampoo and conditioner bar is that it saves water, about 13.5 ounces per, for the shampoo, and then also for the conditioner. It saves space. It reduces the amount of plastic and packaging use. And it's really great for traveling because it's in bar form. So this is the shampoo bar. And then this one, not to be confused, is the conditioner bar. So one's circular and one's rectangular, and that really helps you remember which one is which. But I really think they're effective. I've used it 3 times since my kit arrived. And what I noticed is that the conditioner is really super good at detangling, but it doesn't leave my hair feeling heavy or greasy. It doesn't get that oily look maybe after a day or so that you might with some conditioners. So I think it really works as a great conditioner detangler. I think the shampoo really leaves my hair feeling clean and really soft. I love both of them. And I was frankly a little skeptical about how good could a shampoo and conditioner bar really be. I've never tried them before, but I was kind of skeptical, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Both of them have rosemary and peppermint, and I love that combination together, but it's not overbearing. It's just a great scent, and also has a lot of health benefits for your scalp and hair. These, I don't remember, Amy, if you want to chime in on when they're available, if you happen to know, because I don't remember when they're available.
October 1st.
October 1st. Okay, great. Well, they're $17.25 each. Not sure if they're going to bundle them at some point in time to give you a little bit better deal, but they're $17.25 and 12 PV. And I just can't wait to travel with them. What I will say about this shampoo too is that I didn't think it would lather up much. I thought I was going to really have to like rub it a lot in my hands, put it on my hair, and then rub some more off. But that's just not the case. It, like, once you put it in your hands and then you lather it into your hair, it kind of keeps lathering once you apply it to your hair. So I felt it had a really good amount of lather. I do have a little video that Doterra put out that I will show in the comments once Amy posts the call on Facebook. So you can watch that and hear lots of things that other people are saying once they were able to try it. They were saying that it left your hair feeling soft, shiny, clean, and it would smooth out your frizziness, is what I heard from a lot of people who seem to have naturally frizzy hair, that it really smoothed that out without feeling heavy. So anyway, that's the soap, the shampoo and conditioner. And I think everyone should give it a try. Just be brave and order it, and you won't be disappointed.
Awesome. I'm Miranda, and I get an opportunity, checking my volume. I keep thinking I hear a mouse down here, so I'm kind of freaking out, but we're good. We're going to be good right now. And then Fred came down with a BB gun, but we won't go there. I get to talk about the OnGuard hand sanitizing gel, and how excited are we? Oh my gosh, I'm going to freak out. They fell as parachutes for some people anyway, that was a whole nother thing too. Put in the comments or say it out loud, 99.99%. 99.99%. And if you need to, because this is a lot of info, put your hands together and rub them together a little bit. It activates the right and left lobes, sides of your brain, and just as good. And people at homeschools or kids, or even not homeschooling kids, it's really helpful when the kids do that. Okay. Anyway, this is 1.6 full ounces or fluid ounces or 50 ml of OnGuard hand sanitizing gel. And let me tell you about how awesome this is. I'm just going to use a little bit in front of you. The dry, I don't know, my camera's catching it. Anyway, I'm going to rub my hands together. It is like, you guys, they had it on stands around Wednesday, and I noticed it, but they had it on stands, and I was like, this is the best. It was like Christmas, because you usually see Purell, and some people didn't even look at these stands because Purell. Okay, no need to mention Purell names anymore, but the point is, it's the bomb to have this at your beck and call, and we got it all over our hands. It was awesome. Okay, so it's $7.50 and 5 PV. Okay, this is 70% plant derived ethyl alcohol base. I do love that it's non-sticky, and I like that it's just a total awesome gel. It has apple extract and glycerin as far as the moisturizing. I really like how small it is in your pocket, in your purse. I didn't get one of those carrier things, but you could find one, I'm sure. And it's free of these awesome words, parabens, triclosan, and phthalates. But again, it dries quickly, so we don't have to worry about it. It smells like OnGuard, but it's not like, it's not overpowering. It's just that nice scent. But the whole point is we have at our fingertips now, at our disposal, we have sanitizing gel that isn't full of junk. That is important. I think I said everything I need to say. Again, the 99.99% of the germs it kills and all the things, this is what we need. And we're just so blessed. And everybody, of course, freaked out when it was revealed because we all love OnGuard. So that's fine.
Thanks, Mark. There's an epic video of me climbing over people and stepping on people's feet to get them when they were falling from the ceiling. I lost my mind. Okay, Lindsay, do you want to tell us a little bit about Hope?
Yes. So I would love to invite you all to, I will share also a link after Amy posts the recording in Fierce Oilers. However, I would invite you all to imagine that you can buy a bottle of oil or a blend that not only helps you and your family members with things that you love and things that you're working on and things that you're needing improvement on, but then on the other side of the bottle, help someone else. And we all know that that's what Doterra is all about. It helps with the co-impact sourcing. This 10 milliliter roller bottle of Hope is a new formulation. Not only do the oils that are blended together help you with staying calm, feeling inspired, feeling centered, empowered, being positive and hopeful, but on the other side of the bottle, all of the oils that go into it are impacting all of these communities that source these 13 oils. I'm going to run through them quick. Cedarwood, wild orange, lemon, petitgrain, pink pepper, bergamot, sandalwood, vetiver, magnolia, both kinds of jasmines, the absolute and the and the essential oil. And then as well, it's topped off with fractionated coconut oil so that it's a beautiful roller for you. But a third benefit is a portion of this purchase that you have for the oil helps not only $10 out of the $25 that you spend helps directly go to trafficked and victims of sexual abuse and trafficking, but all of the money that you spend goes towards the Healing Hands Foundation, and $10 specifically of it goes to the trafficked and victims in Healing Hands. And so by buying this oil, Doterra has listened, and the original oil had, the original blend had 5 oils in it. This new blend has 13 oils in it. So they've modified all of the ingredients, and on top of it, now instead of it being a 0 PV for this donation that you're making, Doterra has changed the game and really listened to all of its wellness advocates. And now it's a $25 roller bottle, but you get 25 PV for purchasing that. So it will count towards your monthly order. And like I said, you're getting all of these inspiring, uplifting, hopeful, empowering feelings by using the oil. You're helping all of the people on the ground who are making the oils that go in this blend, and then you're also helping traffic victims. And then another thing that I wanted to share that happened during convention was they talked about tripling our impact by 2030. And one of them is just making a monthly donation to the Healing Hands Foundation here at Doterra. And that could be as simple as adding $1 to every monthly order that you have. That could be $5, $10. They are doing an incentive for those people who are willing to commit $25 a month to the Healing Hands Foundation. If you want to learn more about it, please contact me. I'm happy to share anything. And like I said, I will put a post in Fierce Oilers after the recording is posted. But you can put it easily into your cart by doing the SKU number 2004, so 2004, into your monthly order, and that will place a $25 donation on to Healing Hands every month in your name. And people who become part of that $25 monthly donation are going to be called the 25 Collective. They will get additional incentives from Doterra, for example, being first and top in the line for any sourcing trips or service trips through doTERRA, as well as other perks that will be coming up that they haven't even mentioned yet. So I invite you to do that. I know that a couple of us here on this call have already pledged for the 25 Collective group. And I think it's a really exciting way to give back and to make a difference worldwide. So I hope you guys all look into that. And like I said, I will share the link after the recording is posted.
Thank you, Linz. Okay, so next up we get to look at Metapower. So this is like this incredible new system that's been created literally years in the making. doTERRA was like, we could easily launch an entire new company on this product line. Like there's so much to it. It's that significant. There are 3 components to the line, right? Like the oil, the blood sugar assist product, and the collagen product. We're gonna look at each one individually. We've been like educating you on this system for a month now, but this is extra exciting because we've been able, many of us have been able to use and experience it for a bit now. You know, some of you on this call have had that chance. It's intended to be used as a system. In the future, you're going to be able to get the individual components. Remember, part of what we've educated you on is how important it is to use the foundation of lifelong vitality with this product line. So Metapower means, okay, so it's short for, Meta is short for metabolism, and PWR is personal wellness realized. And I just think it's important to note, like on this conversation, that metabolism is so much more than just your weight. Like it's like so many areas of our health. And in a nutshell, if you think about like the quality of your life, like the life in your years, your health span, our health span is not as long as our lifespan right now. So like the quality of our life towards the end is so much different than it could be. And so by taking care of our metabolic health, we're basically putting more health in our years. Okay. So we're going to look into these 3 components. Melissa, you're up first.
Okay, guys, so some of you used to really enjoy and some of you didn't, the Slim and Sassy Metabolic Blend. So doTERRA has reformulated that. Same 5 oils, guys, same 5 oils in different amounts. And now it is the Metapower Metabolic Blend. So same oils, different consistency, different amounts of each, okay? So this is supporting your energy, your vitality, your metabolic health, and your weight management. It's all in one. It's easy to use 15 milliliter oil bottle. This bottle costs $29. You can use this aromatically, topically, internally. If you use this topically, I would recommend that you use a carrier oil and also maybe that you stay out of the sun because it does have citrus oils in it. So the primary benefits of this is, like I said, supporting healthy metabolic function, may help reduce adipose fat cells when ingested. So taken internally, you can take this in a capsule, you can put it in your water. It helps curb hunger cravings. It promotes mindful eating. And it may help improve exercise performance. So the oils that are in it, same as the other old blend: grapefruit, peppermint, ginger, cinnamon, and lemon. Okay, so I would say maybe diffuse it for that afternoon when you're like feeling a little bit snowed in, it's late in the afternoon, you're falling apart, you're tired. Try diffusing that, or put a few drops on your hands. Do what Miranda said. Right? Rub your hands together vigorously and cup them over your nose. Inhale deeply for that stimulating environment, right? Combine with a carrier oil or lotion for an uplifting massage, and take it internally to help reduce hunger cravings. So there you go.
Okay, so let's look then at the second part of the system, which is Metapower Assist. So this is addressing healthy blood sugar levels. Drop a 5 in the comments if you would love some support with that. Think of your body with me like a car for a second, okay? So if you're putting your foot to the floor on the accelerator, if you're driving like me, right, and then slamming on the brakes all the time, it's going to wear down on your car. It's not good for any of it. Okay. Gary would tell you that. So even this is like blood sugar spikes in our body, and even normal range spikes and dips in your blood sugar can be hard on your body. Most people naturally have spikes, you know, if you've waited too long between meals or depending on what you've had, but the more you can smooth out those spikes and dips in your blood glucose and insulin curves, the better. And doing so really helps optimize your energy levels throughout the day too. So here comes Metapower Assist. It's a natural supplement and it's formulated to help smooth out the curves so your blood sugar is in that normal range, especially around meal times. This product is so important in closing the gap between your lifespan and health span and putting more life back in your years, like we said. So it features a mulberry leaf extract. This has been shown to reduce normal range post-meal blood sugar spikes by 42% when taken before or with your meal. It says to take 30 minutes before your heaviest meal. We can talk a little bit about that maybe in the Q&A section, but sometimes it's okay to forget and take it with your meal, okay? And it's gonna help your body metabolize what you just ate just more slowly. Okay, of course, like diet and regular exercise is important, and that's a great way to support healthy blood sugar regulation. But let's not forget that under 7% of the US adult population has optimal metabolic health. So most of us could afford a little bit of help, and this is perfect to use. Okay, so there's your Metapower Assist, and then the final piece is Metapower Advantage. Okay, drop a 1 in the comments if you're familiar with or heard a lot about collagen, right, in general. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're already taking a collagen product. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. We have 28 types in our bodies. It's doing a lot of different things, and I think it's interesting to note that it's something that humans produce naturally, but the natural production of it drops with age, starting at age 25. So most of us on this call are in the decline there. So 2 other critical pieces that we've got some acronyms for a minute, hang with me, NADH and NAD+. They're both really crucial for like cellular health, mitochondrial maintenance, especially in terms of metabolic function. They're converting food into energy, offering protection. And again, while our body produces those things naturally, production begins dropping pretty dramatically and basically drops until you're dead. Okay, so what do we know that is interesting about this? Supplementing with NMN may increase your NAD+, leading to more youthful functioning of cells and body systems. So Doterra has come up with an incredible source of NMN that is really unique to what they're doing into this product. And so when you're using Metapower Advantage, here's what you're doing. You're combining the power of marine source collagen, NMN, and 10 other synergistic ingredients to target cellular integrity and health span. It's really a powerhouse. It can help replace vital collagen your tissues need, support natural production of that NAD+ we talked about, helping you slowing the signs of aging from inside and out. Okay, who can, oh, you guys, I think I already told you this, but anyway, who can guess how many types of collagen? How many different types of collagen are Metapower Advantage? I didn't tell you that yet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 32, wrong. 9, Meg's got it. Yes, 9. Most collagens on the market are like 1 to 2. Max I've seen is 5. So this is really significant as well. You just mix it with water in a shaker and you can take that daily. We've been taking ours in the morning. Okay, here's what I've been keeping notes in my calendar about what I've been feeling. So I started mine on the 16th of this month, and on the 20th, Gary started making comments on how different my skin looked. And pretty immediately, since I started taking it daily, I noticed that I'm sleeping more soundly. I've noticed a difference in that for sure, which is something they talked about from on stage. So I was really curious to see that. So we've had a lot of fun putting these products to the test. If you have questions about how to take them, like user versus super user, we have all that info. I'm not going to go into it now, but there's some really good, interesting stuff on that. We'll come back to the questions, I promise. All right, Emily, you're up.
I'm too busy typing questions into the chat. What time do you take the collagen? Does it matter?
We'll talk about it in Q&A.
Sorry, my bad. No questions yet. No, I'm just teasing. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick shout out about Tamer, which is our, not a new product, but is our oil of the month one that we've been talking about, posting about in Fierce Oilers. So, usually these calls this year have been about those products like oil of the month. But I just wanted to highlight this one quickly. This is one of the kids line. It's for digestive issues. It comes already diluted, and it is my 5-year-old's like top 2 favorite oils. It sits right next to her bed. Like I said, it's already diluted. And so she can just roll it on if she's like feeling anxious, feeling the stomach ache, feeling that something's not settling. Can I talk? Something is not like sitting well with her. She can just roll it on. And because it's already diluted, I don't have to worry about like, oh, is it too much? Like it's really user friendly. And it smells really nice. So it gives you the digestive support that DigestZen also does, but it doesn't have that black licorice smell. So it's spearmint, Japanese peppermint, ginger, black pepper, and parsley seed in fractionated coconut oil. Hopefully you got this one for free this month. It happened to be the product of the month, which worked out. So if you place a loyalty rewards order over 125 PV, you get this one for free before the 15th of the month. But it's only $16.50, and I just think it's like one of the best rollers. So grab that one if you haven't tried it yet. Just a quick little shout out there.
Thanks, Em. And you can take it any time of the day. I take it in the morning, like we're on an empty stomach. Super users, like there are some who might be taking 3 sachets in a day, right? 1, 2, 3, and maybe with each meal. So there are different ways to do it. I just I wanted you to be able to share. Okay, so that was a lot of wonderful info. Tell us in the chat box something new that you learned. If you have questions that we missed, we will come back to those. We'll stick around after the raffles to do a Q&A for anyone who has a question that they've already put on the chat box or maybe that they're holding on to. Some quick important announcements. First, remember, our oil community is all about education. So once a month, we hop on Zoom like this and we hang out for usually right around 30 minutes. We have a lot of new products to cover, and we learn together and we have fun together. And it's a perfect way to tap into our community. Next month, we're going to be talking about past tense tension blend. It is the oil of the month for October. This is like a longtime favorite for many, but I think some of us have forgotten it exists. The sensation and relief it brings are like mind blowing. And so this is a great one. The 15 mil is $30 if you want to grab it ahead of time, so you're ready for October, or you can reach out to your oil girl if you want a sample of it, or if you're somebody you love would like to try a sample of it as well. You can register now for our October call. It's on the 17th, and there's a link in the chat box right now. Okay. And our new Level Up Your Life series. So every Saturday morning at 8:30, we do a different topic right in Fierce Oilers via Facebook Live. The value of these classes is really incredible. We cover a lot of great stuff. So this Saturday morning is Must Try Oils for Stress, Sleep, and Emotions with Miranda. What about if you don't win a new product tonight? How can you order them? So check out the cover photo in Fierce Oilers. I give most of the details on there. But just so we all understand, that October 1st, the post-convention kit will be available to be able to purchase online. The cost is $250. The savings is $132.25. You will get every single product that we talked about tonight in that kit. Okay. Also important to note, Doterra spends October and November traveling the country and putting on these really incredible and well done post-convention tour events. You can see what cities they're in by taking a peek in the chat box. I know Allie's going to the one in Vegas on the 19th, on November 19th. A group of us are going to be in Milwaukee helping with that event on November 12th. And so we hope to see some of you there as well. All right, Melissa, do you want to share your screen and we'll do the raffle?
Yes, we had so many people register for this call that I put everyone's name in. If you do not message me, if you win something, if you don't message me within 15 minutes, we're moving on to the next people, okay? So I just need to let you know, I need you to message me what you won, and I need your mailing address, okay? And we're gonna move fast, so.
I know, I hope I can move that fast. Okay, I feel nervous now.
I know, right? Okay, hang on here. Okay, we good?
Sure.
Okay, first one, Aim.
Okay, Spanish sage.
Laura Norris.
Supermint touch roller.
Okay, hold on, it's being a little slow here. Mandy Bolnat, congratulations.
Okay, that's fun, Mandy. Supermint the 15 mil.
Tyra Bender, congratulations.
And then the Supermint beadlets.
I'm going to be busy, a busy gal shipping all these out. Amber Hammonds.
The Eucalyptus blend.
Tell me what it smells like when you get it, okay? Because I use it every morning. Vicki Wagner.
The shampoo and conditioner bars.
Oh, this is killer, guys.
If we were
Come on.
mean, we would give like one to one person, one to another, but no, we're gonna keep them together.
Tammy Yakovich. Congratulations.
The OnGuard sanitizing gel.
Elizabeth Miller.
Awesome. Are we doing the Hope roller, Mom?
I don't think I got one with this.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay, so how did you do the Metapower? You want to explain that?
Okay, so for these 3 products, the sachets of the Advantage, the Assist capsule, and the Metapower Blend soft gel, I divided them up into 3 separate kits. Okay, so you're going to get each 3 people will get a little sample of each. All right, how's that sound? Chris Benton.
Awesome. So the first little sample one will go to her. Let's do 2 more of those.
And the post office is going to love me. Jenny Zyber.
And 1 more.
All right, drum roll, everybody. Here we go. Kimberly Smith.
Okay, so then it's the Metapower oil.
Catherine Mamie.
Oh, awesome. Metapower beadlets.
Gosh, there are a lot of things in this kit.
Yes.
There's a lot we're giving away here. Lucille Gonzalez.
And then the Metapower gum.
Melissa Eads.
I think that's it then, Melissa.
Okay.
Okay, so a reminder to send your info over. And we just want to thank you again for being on. We will take the next chunk of time to go over any questions we might have missed and any new ones that might be coming in. Sound fair? Okay. Okay, so we answered what the collagen tastes like. Yeah, it's kind of lemon citrus, I would agree. People have talked about, one of the first questions that came in early on this call was, can you mix it with like your fiber and your greens? And some people are mixing it right in with that. Others are adding like a drop or 2 of like tangerine oil or something like that to offset the flavor, or just making it like a little more concentrated and then like, you know, throwing it back and then making sure that you're adding in enough water to compensate for that. I don't think that the taste doesn't, it's like neither here nor there to me.
Can it go in hot water?
Nope, it has to be cold or lukewarm. Gary like mixes his with a spoon. I use a shaker bottle. I know Mer has like the little hand because she's fancy. You know that thing. We had some questions about Tamer working just as well as Digest Zen. I honestly feel like it's mostly preference. I don't know that one is, I would say somebody can totally disagree with me on that. But I think that it's totally fine. I use them interchangeably in our household. So. Let's see what else. How to use the shampoo and conditioner bars. I think we talked about that, right? Yes.
I think just something to note really, aim is even the collagen before this was like, I like looking at for 20 grams, 10 grams, this you'll see you guys is 3 grams, but it's all bioavailable and like even hydrolyzed or however the delivery form is so good for your body. But the 9 different types, I'll take over however many protein grams there is. But I just am super picky about collagen, and I just noticed skin clearing up and just more things. I just am very grateful for however much our body systems get blessed through the 9 different types of collagen that isn't anywhere on the market that I've even found. But there's 3 grams if anyone cares about that protein content stuff.
Thank you for sharing that. One of the things I thought was interesting to learn about that they're tripeptides instead of peptides. So like you talked about the bioavailability and how it was described in that presentation was like, you can give a lot of collagen and your body can kind of just do with it what it wants. And ours is like specific, like the body knows what it should be focusing on with those tripeptides because they're smaller. And I thought that was interesting and like that it could be targeted.
If you're still on and you won something, thank you for your address, your information. And if you would do us a favor and take a picture of yourself opening it and post it, or just do a shout out that you got it. And especially, I would like to know if you're one of the 3 people or all the 3 people who got the sampler of the new Metapower line. I want to make sure that you reach out to us. I want to make sure you understand how to take it. Okay.